I'm gonna get back when I feel like, when I feel like, when I feel like, when I feel get back when I feel like.
So Juan Carlos, you've obviously had a huge life experience in cricket, but what were some of your first memories of cricket?
Well, I can remember back in South Africa, because I was born in South Africa with my brother-in-law. At that stage, he was going out with my older sister, and he started, talking about cricket. He was a cricketer, and then in the backyard, he used to buy me all the gear, and we used to play, from the age of 8.
Yep.
I held a bat in my hand, and we just used to be in the garden, him throwing me balls, and then me hitting with a bat, and then I took it on to school. South Africa is a big cricketing nation, and all in the schools, in clubs. So I took it on from there and grew from there. We also went to Newlands almost every Saturday, Sunday when there was a game there. At that time, South Africa was in apartheid, so there wasn't any test cricket or international cricket, so it was only provincial cricket. And the passion was there, even though we weren't playing that, the bigger game, the international games. But it grows on you. It's a game that is very passionate for me, for my family, and it keeps on growing within us.
Did you have some neighbours that you were playing cricket with?
Yeah, we used to play in the street, an old dustbin in the street with a tennis ball and an old cricket bat, or even a tennis racket. And, we used to hit the balls. We used to have test matches, in the garden with your tennis ball that was with insulation tape, or with colour bats, colour tennis rackets, and we just enjoyed it in the street. And that's how the neighbours, we used to get together and play the game.
And obviously now you're so influential in Spanish cricket. When did you move to Spain? And
Well,
what took you to Spain?
Well, I mean, I am Spanish. My parents are both from the north of Spain. I did venture to the north of Spain with my young family 27 years ago. Unfortunately, the north of Spain was very cold, not the same climate as Cape Town. And then we came to Alicante, which is better known for its climate, Mediterranean climate. And there we started our lives 27 years ago. Cricket has always been a part of what I do, what I like, thanks to my brother-in-law. That's, we thought, with coming down to sunnier weather or Mediterranean climate, that we might find, a better lifestyle.
Yeah. So then what were your first memories of cricket in Spain?
Well, funnily enough, I saw in the Costa Blanca news at that time that there was a cricket league. And I found out that there was a game being played in Javier, which was about an hour and a half from where we lived. We ventured out there on the Saturday, got into the ground. At that time they were playing in a football ground, so got into the ground, sat there for about 2 hours. Nobody even acknowledged me, so we then decided to go to Alfas del Pi, which there was another game being played there. We went in as a family, and just as we got through the doors, just another atmosphere. We were welcomed with open arms, as if we were family, and there the adventure began.
So how long was cricket being played in Alfas del Pi before you arrived?
Well, if my memory doesn't fail me, I think they started there 2 years prior to my arrival. Originally, they were down in Malaga. Both the founder of Javier Cricket Club as well as Alfas del Pi, or Sporting Alfaz Cricket Club, were founder members of Malaga Cricket Club. And they moved up to the Costa Blanca from the Costa del Sol and formed the club up in Alfas del Pi. And from there, everything's history for me.
Yeah.
I mean,
So there was a lot of travel between cities to be playing cricket.
yeah, there was. At that stage, we used to have a league that we travelled down to Malaga, and they travelled up there, and Javier, and Madrid. So there was a proper league. But like everything, you need to work at things for the league and cricket, well, any sport for that matter, to work.
Sure. Yeah. And then it was it Cricket España already, or the federation was already set up, or?
No, at that time, representative sides were playing between each other, the different countries, but there wasn't a Spanish national team at that time. So at that time, in 1998, I was asked to captain the Spanish national team.
Right.
At that time, the ECC, the European Cricket Council, or ICC Europe, for that's it's known these days. They decided to have an indoor tournament hosted in Javier in 1999. So I was given the opportunity to captain Spain. Yep. At that time, it was more difficult than it is now. You had to be a Spanish national by birth.
Okay.
That's what the criteria was. So I managed to get a side together of tennis players, footballers, guys that I knew that had come back from South Africa, that played cricket in South Africa. Yep. In fact, that played with me in the street in in South Africa, and were Spanish nationals. So we hosted the tournament in February of '98. Okay. We came fifth from a nation that has never played cricket, really. And then we moved on from there in 2000 and 2001 to play in the European Championship in Austria, in Vienna. Yeah. So I captained for 5 years, which was a great honor. And then after that, I played once or twice, and due to health, I had to stop playing cricket. But then I was reeled into administration. So, and that's where, you know, we try and do our best for Spanish cricket and try and grow the game as good as possible. And
Cricket España as an association, how was the foundations and the formation of that, and who did you do that with?
Well, initially it was just you know, Cricket Spain, and then we had to legalize it. Yep. So we went to the notary together with a few members. At that time was Clive Woodbridge, Sainsbury. I can't remember his name. Sainsbury was in the European Cricket Council, so he was the representative for Europe. Yep. We all went to the notary and we formed Asociación Española de Cricket in 2001. It was quite funny. We were sitting around the table and the notary asked, "So where do you keep your horses?" I said, "Well, there's no horses involved. It's a game that's similar to baseball. That's the only way they understand." Yeah. And we took it from there, and that's where the Asociación Española de Cricket was born. Then we went the ICC. At that stage, we were affiliate members of the ICC, and in 2007, I think it was, we became associate members like most of the European countries, and we've attended and participated in most of the European championships.
Yeah, that's fantastic. It's a great story, and it's incredible. You know, the passion that you brought to the game was not just to play it, but to take it further and help formalize it.
Yeah, well, for us, and I go back to the time that we came back in '97. For us, was more of, you know, I am Spanish. To move back to your country and feel like an immigrant was very shocking. And what gave us comfort as a family was cricket. They took us in, and it made us feel and grow in Spain. So for me, it's more than just a sport. They've given me the comfort in my own country, to feel comfortable. And, you know, going back to the immigrants we've got in Spain, whether it be Asian, whether it be expats, I think the game gives them comfort to feel part of something, and you know, I identify with that, and that's why I feel it's great that we've come so far in Spain, and definitely want the game to grow, and definitely want the Spanish people to feel the passion that we feel for the game.
Yeah. So do you think that is the best thing about cricket in Spain, is the comfort that it gives people that are cricket lovers, that it can find each other? And
Yeah, I feel so 100%, 100%, and that's why our committee and the people, volunteers working for Cricket Spain, feel that passion. And I hope our national teams will feel the passion as much as we do.
yeah. And then fast forward to today, what do you think the best thing about cricket in Spain is?
Cricket in Spain, I feel, has grown, and not because I'm sitting in front of you, since 2019, when the first T10 was held in La Manga. To feel part of what you've achieved, being T10, fast game, you know, and I go back to the time that we were training with our national team coach, Peter Birtwistle at the time, and he didn't understand why my Spanish teammates had to go off between 2 and 5 to go and have lunch and a siesta before we could carry on training and in fact play a game for the whole day. They wouldn't accept that. So the T10, what it's done in Spain, is made Spanish and Europeans, in fact, aware of the game. Fast, an hour and a half, the game's finished. It comes in line with a game of football. And that's what's important. That's what's making the game grow in Europe and in Spain.
Yeah, I think there's been a lot of Spanish media that have started to be picking up on the stories as well. I mean, the performances have been wonderful, and some record-breaking performances as well. But obviously in Spain, this weather, as we're sitting here now, it is a cricket country. The weather in Spain makes it built for cricket.
Correct.
And that's such an exciting moment.
And I think the bigger nations should look at Spain because not only are we going places, but also, like you say, the weather is 100% the positive and beneficial aspect to Spain, and as well as the facilities. I mean, look at the facilities we've got here in Malaga, and in La Manga, in Alfas. It's not a designated cricket field, but I mean, it's 300 meters to the beach.
Yeah, well, it's a sports-loving country.
Country.
Incredible weather. Barcelona is such an important city in the scope of European cricket as well.
Yes.
With some of the huge success coming out of the ECL 22, but also, you know, the thing about Spain and thing about Ibiza and thing about the islands around Spain, there's so much history of cricket being played in those islands as well, isn't it?
Correct. I mean, you've got Menorca, you've got Mallorca. Not only the Balearics, you've got the Canary Islands, Tenerife, Lanzarote, they also play. But the problem we've got is facilities. You've got Menorca, Mallorca, Ibiza. Unfortunately, they don't. Well, Menorca owns their own ground. Very good on them. The committees have got the financial backing to have their own ground, and they host many tours on an annual basis. And Ibiza as well. I mean, the exposure that we've given them through the Balearic Cups, which we try and stream those and give them the exposure that they require, has increased their tours. And hopefully they'll grow from there. And hopefully in the future we can do more work together and get the Balearics on the bigger screen.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I think what you've achieved with Jaime, John Howden, Imran as well. There's so many great people in Cricket España. It's an absolute pleasure to see the growth in the last few years and your passion and dedication. You know, coming from a cricket place and then entering into a new land in Europe and taking the sport with you is what it's all about. So a huge credit to you and your team. And may cricket in Spain grow and grow and grow, because, as I say, it's a country that's built for sport, built for great weather, and cricket should be on that huge trajectory to go forward fast. You know, I really see it happening. So thanks very much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Juan Carlos.
Thank you.
Thank you.